Today I'm going to show you guys the most dominant loadout in Warzone right now. It's the Krig and the LC-10, but it's going to be the 8 attachment version of each. Last weekend in the World Series of Warzone Open qualifiers, almost everybody competing was using this exact same loadout. I'm going to put the loadouts on the screen right now for you guys for the Krig and for the LC-10. Now you may be asking, how are we going to get 8 attachment weapons for both our weapons? We're going to use Gunfighter and we're going to get 2 loadouts. A lot of teams will buy their first loadout and then wait till second loadout drops to get their SMG. They're getting their Krig at the first loadout and they're getting a floor loot SMG to hold them over till the second loadout. I'm going to show you a strat that you can probably get both loadouts from a buy station right away. And then we're going to play a couple of games showing you this loadout in action so you can see just how dominant it is. All right, so the goal for getting both loadouts, the strategy we're going to do is going to Superstore. It's a high value loot zone. You can see with the orange text here, there's 3 of them on the map. I believe downtown and Quarry are the other 2 right now. There is going to be a ton of orange crates here. It's going to be a little sweaty. There's definitely going to be people coming probably. But if we can get down, get a couple weapons, we can fight off these people and come out of here with hopefully 2 loadouts worth of money. Now in solos, that's 12K. In duos, trios, quads, that's 20K. So it's going to be a little different. This is definitely probably a better solo strat than a team squad strat. All right. Take this guy out real quick. We don't have the best weapons right now. If for some reason we only come out of here with one single loadout's worth of money, which again in duos, trios, or quads might be the case because it's 20K instead of 12K. The other part of the goal here is to find the best floor loot SMG we can so that you can get your 8 attachment Krig right away and then find a second loadout later in the game if it's the game loadout or if you purchase another loadout. All right, we got people down inside. We'll grab this FFAR. We need to get these people out. It's a decoy. We got 2 people up front. We already have loadout money for 1. All right, get him out. There's 1 more maybe. I think we're looking for 1. And we can finish looting all of this up. Marksman there. Got him. Let's go. All right. Now there's a chance there's more here, but that is all I think there was. That's all the pings I saw. That should account for just about everybody that we are aware of here. Let's go back through here, loot this up. We got a plate box. Again, we're trying to get 12K coming out of here. Like I said, if you're in a duos, trios, or quads mode, ooh, orange crate. If you're in a duos, trios, or quads mode where you are having to pay 20K for 2 loadouts, maybe you just get the first one. You get your best floor loot SMG you can find. We'll take that Jackal. And then you're waiting for game loadout to drop to get your 8 attachment LC-10. But definitely go with the 8 attachment Krig first. That's going to be the better option. And again, like doing this strat, we got 4 kills. We got tons of money. We're almost to 2 loadouts worth of money now. There it is right there. And this is just a really good start to the game if you're willing to sweat it out a little bit. If you're not willing to sweat it out, then this may not be the strat for you. But if anybody knows anything about how I play, it's that I like to get a little sweaty. I'm not the sweatiest person in the world, but I do like to play well and I like to get kills. And if I'm being honest, that's the whole reason you get 2 8 attachment weapons anyways. You're trying to min-max your game and get the most out of it. Throw both loadouts. And we have enough for a UAV as well. And then we've got the ammo in here. We've got a vehicle on us close. We can pop a UAV. And we can get set up in this game perfectly. LC-10. I think they're the same perk package, but I'm going to pick up that one anyways. Hit the ammo. Open up any crates in here. And then we're going to get the vehicle and just start going at people. Now, if you guys prefer a less sweaty gameplay style, feel free to let me know in the comments because I will definitely do a video like that. I don't mind mixing up the play style. I mean, I play a little bit of ranked play with a squad offline, and sometimes you have to play a little slower in that. So I don't mind mixing up the play style, but when I'm by myself, I just like pushing at everything. I'd love it if we had a bounty we could turn on. All right, so we got 1 top superstore right now. I'm gonna hit the zip on the front here. Oh, I didn't get my LC-10. Or sorry, I didn't get my Krig. All right, we're gonna have to fight this with the LC-10, and then we will
Under fire.
we'll have to go back and get our Krig. That is, I will say, learn from me. That is one thing that's very difficult about this, is sometimes you're picking up so many different things off those two loadouts. Sometimes you will accidentally leave without a perk package or without both weapons you need. All right, we're gonna go back and get it. I'd like to turn on a bounty, but we don't really have any bounties on us. So let's just see if we can get our weapon back and figure out where to go from here. Please tell me it didn't despawn. There it is. All right. Should be able to get a little more money for another UAV. We really didn't loot this too well. Nothing. There we go. That's all we need. We'll take the trophy as well for the... Oh, nope. Take the trophy as well for the vehicle. Go back for the plate box here in a second. UAV. We got a guy doing a recon out here. I'm going to go push that. Hold on. Let me grab this plate box and then I'm going to go push that. Doing a recon. Hard to tell exactly where this is going to be. I should probably pop my UAV when we get here. If he's smart, he'd push up. That's exactly what he's going to do. Just like that. The Krig is so freaking dominant. If you can get first shots, Krig is winning every single time. Car coming. All right, we got gas to contend with here, so we got to get out of here. I'm going to grab his gas mask. I'm going to grab his P8. Now let's get our vehicle that had the trophy on it still. That's unfortunate. Oh my God, how many people are in here? That is so unfortunate. I heard him at the last second. There's so many people over here on the gas edge. All right, well, we'll win our gulag. We're 7 kills. I think we're still first circle, right? Yeah, first circle, 7 kills. Loadout's about to spawn. If we can get our gulag over with before this loadout drops, we can get it to drop wherever we or spawn in. If it drops while we're in the gulag, it's going to spawn on the edge somewhere, I think. All right, let's go. Just got to win this. All right, let's go. All right, so the loadout's gonna spawn literally right now, and there we go. Yeah, if you're in the gulag when your loadout spawns, sometimes it'll spawn like out on the edge of the map in weird spots. Here we can just kind of get it and get into a building real quick, get set up. Figure I see an orange crate here. I'm gonna hit that immediately. We got 3 boxes here. That means there's gonna be other people here. We're gonna get our 8 attachment Krig. The Grakova will hold us over until we can get something better. All right, this guy knows we're here. Come on. All right, we'll take the compact. Actually, yeah, it's 50 rounds. I'll take that. All right, dude on the buy station. If it was a 30 round SMG, I would have kept the Grakova because that Grakova is actually pretty dang good. Another box here. I might try to go sneak up on this and fight this. I'll keep the compact. Pop this UAV. I don't know. We just got a free UAV. Oh, nobody on UAV. Means he's ghosted. The only way he stays ghosted if he, oh yeah, as soon as he stops moving, he's not going to be ghosted. There we go. Get a little jump spot on him. No SMG for us. Do we take his C9? I think we take a C9. We can actually just get a fresh loadout here for our LC-10. Now, I will say the downside to doing this strat with the double 8 attachment weapons is that's obviously 6 on the first time we bought, that's 6,000, and now 6,000 that could have gone towards UAVs. Oh, I got the wrong thing. All right, we're gonna have our 5 attachment LC10. We're getting sniped from somewhere. I ended up getting the wrong SMG, but that's okay. That's okay. We're getting sniped from somewhere. We gotta figure out where we want to go. Probably, I have no idea where we're being sniped from. Oh, let's hit ammo inside here, and then let's get out of here. Yeah, that's the one downside is ideally without the 8 attachment weapons. And again, we kind of messed up there and got our overkill class anyways. Without the 8 attachment weapons, we could probably pop more UAVs. But this 8 attachment Krig is just so freaking dominant. It's worth getting and sacrificing a little bit of cash for. All right, let's finish looting this up real quick. I'm sure it's already picked all the way over. One landing in, right? Maybe not. All right, I need to get out of here. I don't really like any of this rotation. Don't have a ton of info, but we do need to get in. Maybe I grab this and turn like something like this on, get a little more cash. We've not done any contracts. That's the other part of this, is if we're getting all our money to start from Superstore with orange crates, we're not doing contracts and getting our multiplier up, so that this part of the game, if we need money, we got to do a couple contracts to be able to get anything at all. So that is kind of one of the downfalls. All right, we're being sniped at from the tower here. Broke him. Most of that is wall bangable, or should be. He's re-peeking. We're low on ammo. Could be able to get him here soon. Let me get a little more under him. There we go. Sometimes you just got to reposition a little bit. I want his loot, but he's all the way up there. I don't want to climb for it. Now, he wasn't being shot by anybody else, so maybe we're a little free here to try to get up there and get it. Yeah, let's try to get it. We'll see what fell down, because his body fell down. Let's see if anything else fell down. No, nothing. All right, so we're going to climb up for this. What can go wrong, right? Right? Famous last words. Now, he was all the way up, I think. I still want to maybe try to get over here and get this contract and turn it on, because we do need more money. That's UAV money, though, to start. That'll kind of tell us how we can get through here. I'm assuming that was probably who was sniping at us originally when we landed over here for loadout. All right, so we're on 10 kills. This is pretty good. 10 kills, second circle. We could really lock in and maybe go for, hell, probably 20 kills this game. What do you guys think? You think we can get 20? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, we got one of these right now. Let me know in the comments right now if you guys think we can get 20 in this first game. All right. Not a whole lot on UAV right now, so let's move up this way. Let's get this other contract done and just kind of rotate the gas and see if we can pick some people off as we go. Make sure we're reloaded on everything. Make sure we're on our AR so I can lean out and shoot somebody if I have to. Here's some fighting up to our like right a little bit. This is usually a fairly camped loadout, so I'm just gonna do a drive-by for now. Kind of drive around a little bit, see if anybody shoots us. See if we can draw out any fire before I stop and get a UAV. There's somebody here. I knew it. I knew it. This is a very camped up loadout, or buy station, I mean.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead. Gas inbound.
I'm gonna be in here, in between.
Yo, you a fucking cheating piece of
Called a UAV, buddy. We'll grab another UAV.
piece of shit.
We'll grab another UAV. I'm actually going to type in the text chat real quick to him. All right, let's go. I told him it's called a UAV, buddy. Let's pop another one.
Get a UAV on grid.
All right, we got two right here. One in the house that we kind of got to think about. Actually, he's a little far away. We might be able to play these guys real quick down here.
Same waypoint.
Where's this guy at? Take care of that real quick. This guy's going to push under into TV station. We can get above this guy on the cliff here. Oh, he's going to get the heli. Please, 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 please let me turn. Where'd this guy go? We don't have a trophy system, so we got to be smart here. I have no idea where this guy got to. All right, we no longer have info on anybody. Oh my God, look, there's like helicopters. Oh my goodness. Helicopters galore up here. See if we can still turn this on and get a little more money flowing. Like I said, our multiplier is only 30% right now, so we're not going to get a ton, maybe 5,200 out of this, but maybe we can get a cheap UAV as well. I hear footsteps. Oh! No, 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 no. We didn't get 20. We did not get 20. I heard footsteps. It was so faint and I didn't react to it nearly fast enough. All right, so that game did not end the way we wanted it to. We got a decent amount of kills, but I would have liked to have gone longer in the game and tried to win it. We maybe got a little hungry for kills, trying to hunt down contracts for money for UAVs. And so we're going to try this game to show you guys we can go a little deeper in the game. This loadout is especially good in the end zones. All right, we got an orange crate here and a guy we can fight immediately. Let's go. One was on the roof. We could have fought first. Got to worry about the one jumping down on us. Look at that. More orange crates. We've already got one loadout's worth. So this is definitely like a repeatable strategy for getting loadouts fast. You just got to be willing to fight and be willing to win some of these early fights. I actually really like this PP. The PP still feels really good. Pause. All right, I still think we have one up top somewhere that we need to worry about. I'm gonna check, and then we'll drop back down inside. We have both loadouts worth of money, so I may dip out here and go get the loadouts, then jump down, or then come back. So we can get a plate or something out of this at least. All right, we're gonna go try and get this. We'll get both loadouts right away, buy a couple plates, pop this UAV, and see what's inside Superstore.
Friendly loadout truck on the way. You've got a loadout truck inbound.
Let's try not to forget our Krig this time. LC10, and then we will take the perk package again. I think they're the same perk package, but just to be safe, we'll take the first one, which I know for a fact is the one I want. Buy a couple plates, and then we'll pop this UAV and head back into Superstore. All right, let's pop this now, see which way we need to enter. One above. So he's like right above us here. Oh my God, we forgot our Krig again. All right, we're gonna have to kill this guy with the, we did it again. He's right inside here. Jump down. How did we forget our Krig again? I need to go get it before it despawns, but also we could fight this guy real quick. I hear him. All right, let's go back and get it now. How does it keep happening to me? Am I an idiot? Hopefully it's not despawned. Again, we've got money for a UAV now. So that's cool at least, I guess. If it does despawn, we could just buy another one. We've got tons of money. I'm hoping it doesn't though, because we could potentially get an advanced UAV here and then get in the car and just go at people. So hopefully it's still here. And it's despawned. That was a crazy slide he just hit on me. That was actually insane. You can see now, without the Krig, the LC-10, like it's really showing off right now how good this LC-10 is. All right. So our third loadout of the game, all from Superstore, essentially. We get 2 UAVs. We're going to go ahead and pop one now just to see if anybody's directly on us. We got one at Superstore. We get our Krig, and then we're going to get our LC-10. He's pushing across to us. He's probably got a loadout Krig as well, if I had to guess.
Reloading.
One coming to the buy station now. Got up on top. Oh, he's so one-y. I might double impact nade that.
Impact going out.
How did I miss? All right, let's go. Grab another UAV, pop one, and then get out of here. Another one rolling up. This is turning into quite the battle here. Actually, I'm gonna turn back and hit this ammo first, and then we'll grab a vehicle and just get out of here. One in storage.
Head through the cage location.
Oh, I'm getting ammo. That's right.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Hold on. Get a UAV on group.
The movement on this LC-10 is so good. It's just very powerful up close.
Hold on.
Got one far side here. Drive right at him.
I hate that.
All right, let's go.
Hold on.
Let's turn a bounty on. I want to turn this into a long game, but we're going to continue playing somewhat aggressive until it gets towards the like 3rd or 4th circle. We're already on 8 kills 1st circle. This could be a really good pace for a good game. All right, where's this going to be at? Up inside here. He's going to be plated. Oh, somebody turned on our bounty. All right, well, let's start focusing on the rotation here. Not a lot of good contracts over here. Maybe a UAV, figure out where we can go. Now, somebody, like I said, somebody turned that bounty on, so there's definitely somebody around here. Get our vehicle back. Now, same problem as last game. We got all our money from that original drop in Superstore. And now we're kind of at a point where we're going to keep needing money at some point, and we don't have a lot of contracts done to have our multiplier up. So I may still try to keep doing these. I know they kind of got us killed last game. But if I'm being honest, it's bigger picture, it's probably in the long run better to keep doing this. One game, I'm not going to let discourage me from doing it. All right, so we see this guy. There's a bunch of fighting here. Kind of let that, I'm just going to let that play out. We're going to go get this done. I'll probably call this UAV once we get close to this so I know if I'm going to get shot at. This guy's just kind of out in the open. All this.
Loading new mag. Get a UAV on grid. Hold drive.
Do we see the guy up in Big Brown 10, whatever you want to call it? I don't. I see some people back at Super though. How much do we want to fight this? Not really, if I'm being honest. Certainly hit this zip and go.
Mission timeline expired. UAV.
Show you the range on the Krig.
Reloading. Clean shot. Through and through.
I think we'll have one more up here.
Hostile UAV in the area.
He's got the gas mask. That's crazy. Again, I think just being aggressive probably gets us killed there. It's early game, so I'm never going to stop being aggressive there. But I do think we probably could have played for a different spot in the circle rather than chasing people in the gas. All right, let's just win this. Our loadout dropped over here somewhere. The game loadout dropped over here somewhere. It's going to be fully out of the circle. So we're going to have to loot something up new. Maybe we hit one of these. Maybe we get the heli and hit this real quick. Kind of will depend on if we can win this and if where it drops us. We're on 11 though. Last game ended with 12, so we'll see how this goes. If we can get regained, we can turn this into a good one.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
I think we've got the Ladra. He broke us. No. All right, we win that. Woo! We had to move for that one. That one took a little bit of movement. All right, see if we can get this heli and this. Yeah, we can get this heli and this supply run. This will be a good regain. There's people right around it, but I think that'll be all right. I think that'll be okay. This will be a good regain. 26 people left in second circle. This is honestly kind of surprising. This lobby's fairly dead already. But I will say when the map is half off when the circle's half off the map, it pushes people out of their like little grab this. It pushes people out of their like rotations and stuff early, and that can certainly lead to the lobby dying out pretty quickly. What weapon does this guy have? STB. What the? Oh, look how slow we move with this. Oh my God. Get this out of my hands immediately. All right, we have loadout money. I think we go ahead and get our Krig right away. Am I happy with the green Ladra? I think so. I think we get this immediately. All right, guy in this little like watchtower. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. I think we just try and complete this real quick. I don't know how we win that, bro. Obviously, he fucked up big time by throwing nades instead of trying to fight us. But even then, he should have had us beat. All right, so we've got his LC-10 and our Krig. He blew up our heli, which is okay. What happened here? There's a dead body here too. All right, actually, we have enough for the other loadout as well. Let's go ahead and get this and just get really set up here. Still was like one in this watchtower, I thought. Let's go ahead and get the LC-10 as well. And we got to make sure to pick up our Krig. All right. Both weapons. We'll have a half purchase or a half price something here, but I'm probably going to wait for a UAV, try to get a little more cash. He already looted that most likely. I know we still had one person here, I thought. Ooh, orange crate here. All right, we should be able to get a UAV. Nice. Self-res is clutch. He's coming to the buy station. Oh, no. Woo! Olay! Gotta worry about the ATV now. This guy has, I think this guy had specialist too.
Under fire. Hold drive.
Not a lot of plates. No, I don't know what mantled me on top of that. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that's so frustrating. I don't know what mantled me on top of that. I have mantle on its own keybind too, so I should never mantle that. I must have accidentally hit jump or something. Oh, that's so unfortunate. All right, 14 kills that game. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. All right, we're going to go for a third time right to Superstore. Just to really drive home how good of a strat this is to get your loadouts right away. This is a really far drop this time, so I don't envision a lot of people challenging us at Superstore here. We did get shot at a couple of times as we were flying over here, so we'll need to get some plates for sure. All right, orange crate number one. I'm actually curious how many orange crates we can get from in here. Two orange crates. Take that. Hopefully we can get an SMG instead of the sniper. 3 orange crates. There's an SMG. Fully plated now. What are we on? 3? Oh, there's somebody back here. There's 2 people back here. We'll keep the PP for now. We like the PP. All right, so he got up here. Now, he'll probably accuse us of cheating, but we knew where he was, and we know that's a wall bangable wall. All right, so we've already got 1 loadout's worth. Barely looted this up so far. All right, so that's a 4th orange crate. Already got a backpack. There's 2 loadouts. Let's see what's in here. 1 more crate above us, probably. We're still not even really fully looted this entire thing yet.
Enemy soldier incoming.
All right, 1 landing in on us. Probably on our roof, if I had to guess. I'll try and hit this zip up top. I think he might be up top. Maybe he's inside? I don't know. This hurts my brain. there we go. Sorry about it, Big T. All right, let's just go get loadout. We'll find $500 more. Get ourselves 2 loadouts and a UAV. Maybe one on top of the roof here. Key card. Go ahead and grab our 2 loadouts.
Loadout drop is on the way. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
There it is. Did he land on our roof? He did not.
Loading new mag.
All right, we're gonna have to deal with that. Let me grab my LC-10 first. Another one landed in on us.
Switching mags.
This LC-10 is just so smooth. The movement, the recoil, just the fire rate, everything feels good about it. All right, let's get our Krig. Pick our LC-10 back up, get a UAV, get the ammo in here, and we are set up. Let's go. Almost a second UAV. We'll find it. We'll get it right here. Bam. Got it. Pop this bad boy.
Get a UAV on cruise.
All right, we got a couple here at Super we can fight. He just had no idea. This guy pushing away. He's sort of pushing away from Super. I wish I would have grabbed a vehicle. Yeah, he's running. I wish I would have grabbed a vehicle.
Priority task.
He's gonna. He's going inside or is he going? Oh, I wish we would have got one more pass to see if he went inside or to the buy station. I don't want to burn this UAV for it. Got a car coming somewhere. At some point, I'm gonna. He went inside for sure.
Need eyes overhead. Loading new mag.
One up top here. That's not a great fight for us if I'm being honest, but I'm gonna push that way. Oh, he's pushed out. He pushed out. What's his play gonna be here?
Enemy UAV overhead.
He popped a UE on us.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
It's a good fight. Good for him.
Switching mag.
All right, more UAV money. Gonna come back to PD and get more ammo too. I think we're full on everything, but just hit it to be safe.
You've got gas inbound.
I'll go ahead and
Safe zone
go ahead and
relocated.
smoke this and then get more smokes after. All right, another UAV. Again, problem here so far is we haven't done any contracts, so we're gonna start working on that. That kind of seems to be what gets us killed, though, if I'm being honest, is when we start doing contracts.
Up to the supply station.
Can we get a vehicle somewhere?
Reach it in time, you'll receive a discount.
Tagging vehicle.
We go a long way for this. There wasn't a lot of pings over here when we called that UAV earlier. All right, we're on 7 kills. Half the lobby. Well, a third of the lobby's left. Not quite as dead as the last one was. I'm paranoid right now. That's the tough part about solos. You're completely on your own, which is sometimes kind of fun. Nice. Sometimes kind of fun being on your own, but also sketchy. It's sketchy as hell when you don't know where people are and you just gotta assume that they're not gonna shoot at you. All right, let's go. Loadout center circle, so I'm gonna leave that to regain on. We're not gonna hit a battle ready or anything. We got a minute to hit this contract. This is over at apartment. Let's just move on through here. Love running into walls. We've got an ATV here that we can fight. Is that guy okay? Is that guy AFK on the ATV? That guy might be AFK IRL, you know what I'm saying? Like AFK in the head. All right, we got to get this contract done. 25 seconds to go, 300 meters. Can we do it? I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Yep, we got it. We'll go ahead and pop an advance real quick. Where's the other one?
UAV available for tasking. UAV standing by.
I'll drive.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on too. Just keep money flowing, keep those contract multipliers pumping up. What's outside? Where is it? Oh, bathroom. All right, now I'm gonna go look for some people to kill. Sniper looking at us.
Before time runs out.
Switching mags.
That might be somebody we should push.
I'll drive.
He's kind of up top in a, oh no, he got out. He's getting inside bank building.
Enemy UAV is online.
Let's go do this contract.
I'll drive.
Again, on 10, pretty good pace right now. This is gonna be in gas or in train station, I'm assuming. We may just have to do a drive-by on this because there's gonna be a guy right on it. We can fight this dude real quick. We can fight him real quick. All right, got the contract done. We'll pop another advanced UAV.
Tack on. I need eyes overhead.
Turn this bounty on as well.
Stone requesting harp tasking.
Ours a little banged up, but we'll be okay. See where this takes us.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Hunt them down.
One in the the tall building here. I don't necessarily want to fight that because these guys are all over like the big reds and the tall buildings. I am gonna try to go away from that and maybe there's just not a lot of good stuff to fight here. I think we have to fight this guy. We might as well. If we don't fight this guy, it's gonna end up being a waste of a advanced UAV. We gotta at least get something out of it. He's ghosted. He's gonna hear us.
Popping smoke.
Gas is inbound. Oh, you say so.
That was 4 hits on the trophy. What?
Enemy grenade.
No. Ah. It's a good play. It's a good play. Being the aggressor in a corner stairs situation like that almost always leads to death.
Redeployment.
These games have all gone almost the exact same. Perfect starts, 12 kills, like early game, and then I just died to something incredibly stupid. And not even the game doing something stupid, me doing something stupid. Then we win our gulag and we try to regain, and then blah, 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 blah. We'll see how this one goes. So we have this to regain off of. We got to remember that. Now, we have the supply run we can also turn on. So I think I'm going to go for this immediately. Oh, God. Oh my God. We almost got killed by a tree. And then we're going to turn this on. Actually, I'm going to go grab this vehicle first, just so we don't waste a ton of time. Well, I'll just turn it on. Whatever. That's actually clutch. There's a chest in here I could probably open as well.
Follow the buy station marked. Head to the buy station before time runs out to get a discount.
Where's that taking us to? Train station again? Yeah. Okay. Well, we kind of just cleared that out, so there's probably still somebody in there. We may end up having to go fight that guy in the tall building again. He's going to be kind of our only threat. Got a heli above us. Feel like I'm having deja vu in this game right now. All right, he dumped the heli and then I don't know where he went to. Landed on us. Do we fight him? Oh, he's sweaty. Oh, he's sweaty. God. I should have known he was going to be that sweaty when he just full sent us. All right, that's going to be it for this video. Typically in my videos, I'd love us to have a much better, like longer game, but you know what? 3 shorter, more aggressive gameplays with like double-digit kills in each one. I'm happy with that. Obviously this video is about the Krig and the LC10 and like getting the 8 attachments for both. They are super, super, super good. And then also the bonus benefit of showing you guys the Superstore strat. I know it's a little sweaty, but it's worth it if you can just get used to fighting those kind of sweaty players. Get them out and get all that money from Superstore. Go get your loadouts and have good games. Try not to do dumb stuff like I do, and you guys will be all set. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, have a good day.